Yeah, I still need you to wish me luck. I haven't done much in the way of reading since, well, you know. Yeah, yes, I'm still getting over that one. I wish I could. Well, that's just not something you get over easily. It's taken me a long time to be ready to do this again. Today's querent? No, I don't know her. She came to me by word of mouth from another client. So I guess that means at some point I must have done something right to get a referral. Okay, I think my client has arrived. Give you a call later. Bye. Hello there. Can you hear me?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you have your speakers turned up? Maybe you have a pair of headphones?
Can you hear me?
Oh, boy. Maybe you're muted? No, I would be the one who's muted.
Oh, here's the problem.
Now I can't see you.
How about this?
Ah, I can see you now.
I can hear you now. I must have done something right.
I was just saying that to someone else. Must be a sign.
A sign that I bought the wrong computer?
Well, we're all good now. It's Elizabeth, isn't it?
Everyone calls me Liz. You got my payment?
Yes, thank you, Liz. That was another IT adventure, but I got it.
Good.
I'm Jonathan. We'll start out by just getting you to relax and think about what you want to know about. The cards work best with a definite question. Don't tell me what it is until after the reading. Then it'll be your option whether or not you want
When
to.
will I find love?
Okay, so much for not telling me.
Dean, that's my last boyfriend. He told me it was going to be the two of us forever. But then he hired this new assistant, and the next thing I know, he's in Hawaii with her on a so-called business trip. Yeah, right. Business trip, my pinky.
Wait, please. Don't tell me this stuff. I'm the one who's supposed to tell you.
Huh?
Let's get the cards shuffled and see what the universe wants you to know about all this. After all, that's why we're here, right?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Believe me, I'm over that jerk. I just want to know when I'll meet the right guy.
Yes, we'll get to that. Let's calm down and let the cards do the talking.
Okay.
Now relax and take some slow, deep breaths. Not quick ones. Let it take several seconds to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good.
It's a good thing I didn't tell that rat about my savings.
Please, just breathe. We'll figure this out. Keep breathing slowly. Think about your question. Normally, I'd have you pick out some cards, but since we can't be in the same room, I'll shuffle them while you feed your thoughts into them. Okay, this card covers you. Should tell us something about the situation you find yourself in.
What the hell? Where did that come from? What does that say about me?
Relax, calm down. It's the devil, but it's not what you think. It's about decisions, different directions you can take your life in. Maybe not the best ones sometimes, but you can change all that. Don't let yourself feel trapped by a bad decision. You're the captain of your ship. You have control.
Do I? Then why are those people chained to the devil there? Where does that leave me?
Well, the artwork on the cards is symbolic. Don't panic until I get a chance to translate it for you.
What a day for me to run out of Xanax.
Now, please try to relax. The cards are telling a story. It's your story. These are your choices to make.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay. This next card crosses you. It's all about what's happening to you currently, the external forces at work in the situation.
Now that's more like it.
The Ace of Wands.
Yeah, I can see that.
Means a new beginning, a new adventure.
A new lover.
Yeah, that too. You can start fresh with new hopes and new ideas.
Is that drawn to scale? I mean, can I expect...
Yeah, it's symbolic, Liz. Strictly symbolic.
Sure, of course it is.
So, there's something new and exciting waiting for you in the wings.
That would be nice.
It's in your hands, in a manner of speaking.
If you say so.
Your future, the direction you choose to go in, that's what's in your hands. Use it wisely.
Yes, of course. Gotcha.
Now, moving on. This card is beneath you. This is in the past.
What the hell is that? Why are all those stores sticking out of that poor dude?
Wait a second, Liz.
You said there were good things ahead.
Liz, calm down. This is in the past. In fact, it's a distant past. It's the Ten of Swords, and it's sitting in the beneath you position. Distant past. It's behind you.
It's behind him. The poor guy's been sliced and diced like deli meat and all in the back. Some friends he's got.
Has anything like that ever happened to you? Symbolically?
Yeah, I've had people I thought were my friends. Until there's something to be gained by dumping on me, then yeah, that guy could be me.
Exactly. In the past.
It's still happening. That's why I'm here, I guess.
But this card is talking to you. It says don't stand for it. Don't give anyone the chance to do anything like that again.
So don't get close to anyone, don't trust, don't love?
No, of course not. It's not saying that. I guess it comes down to making better choices. Always have your radar on. Cover your back.
You mean cover my backside?
Absolutely.
Okay. Keep my guard up. Got it.
Good to hear. See, the card has done its job. No one's going to pull that on you ever again.
Damn right.
You're finished with all of this. The worst is over.
I hope so.
You know it. So let's move on with the next card. This is behind you. It's a more recent past. It's the King of Pentacles reversed. Possibly someone in your life. He's an older, established man, possibly a businessman. He has a lot he could teach you, but he's not the most trustworthy person around. What's the matter now?
Dean.
Excuse me?
It looks just like my last boyfriend. He owned the company. Yeah, he was older. He had a lot to teach me, all right. The kind of lessons that can hurt.
Well, he's out of your system now, right? You've put him in the rearview mirror. You can move on now.
Sure.
Liz, that didn't sound genuine.
Well, I thought I was ready to play the field again. Look for someone new.
But are you ready to be open with someone new?
I thought I was.
Have you moved on?
I think so.
You think?
Damn it. Yes, I'm ready. I'm a new woman. Look out, world.
That's great. That's great. So on that note, let's move on. This is where you are now.
Oh, crap.
Of course, the Three of Swords. Sure, what else could it be?
This is a photograph of my heart with swords sticking through it. Jonathan, you really know how to treat a gal.
It's just painting a picture of where your head and your heart are now. See, you can't move on until you've gotten over the hurts from the past. It would seem that hasn't happened yet. You need to put that stuff behind you in order for it to work and for you to go forward.
So you keep telling me, but then your cards keep saying I'm trapped here for the rest of my life.
No, that's not what the cards are saying. They're saying you think you're trapped here for the rest of your life. You say you're over this guy, but I'm having trouble believing you, and frankly, you don't seem to be buying it yourself.
Then what am I supposed to do?
That's up to you, but it's got to start here. Believe you deserve better than this. You have feet. It's your decision where you point them. Keep moving forward, around the obstacles, away from unhappy memories.
What are you going to do next? Sing The Sun Will Come Up Tomorrow?
If I have to, sure. My singing voice couldn't possibly bring you any more pain than you've already been through, from the sounds of it.
So is that what I'm here for? To let everyone use my heart like a pincushion?
Let's see what's next, shall we? This is what's ahead of you. This is looking forward into the future.
This better be good.
It's what it needs to be. Whatever message you need to hear.
Okay. Why is this guy standing like a flamingo with one leg crossed?
Well, actually, he's not standing. He's hanging upside down.
What are you talking about?
It's the Hanged Man. He came up reversed.
And that's going to make me feel all warm and fuzzy about my future?
Well, actually, it means a pause. You're hung up on material things while it's your spirit that needs to be set free.
So I'm not going to move forward. I'm not going to shake this off. I thought you said I can do that.
The cards are telling you what you need to hear. You think you're unable to move forward, but you can change that.
But the cards keep saying I'm stuck here.
For now. You know, this last hurt seems to be pretty fresh for you. Maybe you're trying to move too fast? When did you and this most recent guy break up?
Last year.
Well, look how horrible last year was for everybody.
No, toward the end of the year before that.
Oh, and you're still miserable over it. Well, maybe you just need more time to heal. Don't be afraid to take the time for yourself. You deserve it.
Do I have to hang upside down like him?
No. You can do it in any position you like.
Gives new meaning to leaving me hanging.
You'll notice he's not suffering. He's not in any agony. This isn't hanging as a punishment so much as a badly needed time out.
So hanging upside down was his idea?
We endure the things we need to do in order to get where we want to go.
Pushing back in a recliner with my feet up is about as close to that as I'm willing to get.
You've been through that and so much more, and you're still functioning. I'd say you made it through the storm. You are a survivor.
But upside down?
Well, when you first saw it, it looked right side up, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Could it be that it's all a matter of perspective? Maybe it depends where you're coming from.
If you say so.
Let's see what's next. This card is all about you inside. This is what makes Liz tick. 5 of Cups reversed. The rough streak is over and it's time to restart your life.
Are you just saying that to make me feel better? That guy doesn't look too happy to me.
Well, it's all in the perspective, remember? The card is reversed. That usually means turning the meaning around.
Okay.
Inside, you're ready to get started living again. I think you've had all the healing time you need. You're almost there.
What if I'm not feeling that?
You came to me looking for someone new, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
That tells me you're ready.
But I obviously still have a lot of stuff holding me back.
Your engine is idling and you're dying to get back out there.
Slowly at first.
Always the best idea. Now, the next card is the influence of family and friends, your peeps, whether loved ones, buddies, co-workers.
I don't make friends easily, but those I have are very dear to me. Is he stealing those swords?
The 7 of Swords. You could interpret it that way, but notice the card's reversed.
So he's bringing them back?
Maybe he's cleaning up the battlefield. Whatever he's doing, being reversed means you can start trusting again. Not everyone's trying to take something from you.
That would be a new experience for me.
Maybe someone you decided not to trust deserves a second look.
Trusting again? You're asking a lot.
I'm not asking anything. The cards are just filling you in on some stuff you should be aware of.
It'll take some time.
Yeah, don't I know it? After you've been burned, you don't bounce back right away.
You sound like you know a lot about that. How come? Who burned you? Who did you let get too close?
This reading isn't about me. It's all about you.
That's a cop-out. Come on, Jonathan. If you're going to dive this deeply into my past, you owe me a peek into yours.
Well, that's not exactly consistent with tarot readers' best practices. It's not supposed to get personal. Our relationship is much like a doctor or a lawyer.
I'm not inviting you for a dirty weekend in Vegas. I'm simply asking you why you sound like someone who's been there. I think that's only fair, even if it is personal. That would go a long way toward opening up trust between us.
Well, it was mostly professional. You're the first reading I've done in quite a while.
Why is that?
A couple of years ago, did a reading for this guy. He was a colleague I'd worked with for years. He's always seemed pleasant around the office, charming, even funny.
Trust me, they all do at first.
It was a strange reading. Felt like I stepped into a horror movie, just when it gets dark and the characters walk into someplace they shouldn't go.
Wow, what did you see?
I didn't see anything in particular. I just had this feeling of being off. And the cards were coming up with some very strange stuff.
So, what did you do?
Well, I made it through the reading. Then I gave some excuse for getting away. A few days later, he was in jail.
He was what?
How was I supposed to know my colleague was a killer? How was I supposed to know he'd be sitting in jail by the end of the week? Oh, wait, I'm the psychic, so of course I'm supposed to know that, aren't I?
Don't be so hard on yourself.
It ate at me for quite a time afterward. Brought in some self-doubts I thought I had put behind me.
Now look at who needs to let go of the past.
Touché.
I didn't even need the cards to tell you that.
Fair enough. But speaking of the cards, here's your next one. This should tell us about your hopes or fears.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
The lovers, look at that, they're not even reversed.
Living happily ever after, right?
Well, this card is really about choices, motives, finding the right path.
What? This card is showing two beautiful, naked people. It's not even about getting it on. What's up with that?
Yes, of course it's about love. But it's also about being lured in one direction or another. Make sure you do the things you do for the right reasons. Are you looking for immediate gratification or for the one? Either way is valid, but know exactly what you're asking for.
Some people spend their lives waiting for the perfect thing, only to miss out on a whole lot of good opportunities in the meantime.
Well, if not Mr. Right, at least try to hold out for Mr. Decent. The heart wants what it wants, and more so other organs. So make sure that what you want is for your highest good.
Is that what the cards say?
In this case, I think so.
They're starting to sound like my mom.
Yeah, she sounds like a wise woman.
She had her moments.
Okay, we're down to the final outcome card. Are you ready for this?
Go for it.
It's the Chariot. It means movement, forward momentum. You're going to get past all this. You're going to get on with your life. What's troubling you now?
It's his car.
His car?
We used to call it our chariot. He loves that car. I love that car. It was like climbing into a different world, whisking me away to exciting new places I would never get to visit without him.
Ah, wealth and privilege, the strongest aphrodisiac.
It's like a drug, but the crash afterward is a beast. I don't think it's worth it.
That's good. That's progress.
One step at a time.
Well, it's been a pretty consistent reading, nothing vague. It's told you flat out what you need to hear. It's a number of swords.
And what does that mean?
It's an air sign, often relating to communication, maybe even a little bit of education. Do you think you'll learn something today?
I learned it's difficult to trust someone again, but it's probably worth the effort.
A good lesson.
Yeah, I think it was.
Now, for the last look, I like to see the card at the bottom of the pile, which might tell us what's at the bottom of all of this. Ah, interesting.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
The Five of Pentacles. It's like a Dickens novel. The impoverished orphan, nose pressed against the restaurant window, watching the rest of the world enjoy the feast. If that was part of your early experience, that says a lot about the choices you've been making in your life.
Yeah, you never really get over that. Poor self-esteem is a bitch.
Absolutely.
So what's my takeaway from this?
You tell me.
Now you're sounding like my shrink. I guess I'm not over Dean or the lifestyle he let me into as much as I thought. I certainly should be by now.
Don't should all of yourself.
Now you definitely are sounding like my shrink.
Look, I respect your devotion to him, but look at his behavior. Does he deserve that kind of loyalty from you?
I suppose not. And you?
Me?
Don't you keep beating yourself up for not seeing through the mask of some psychopath. Take it for the teaching moment it was.
Now you're sounding like my tarot teacher.
Touché.
Good luck out there.
Hey, Mr. Tarot Man, it's not luck when you've got cards telling you which way to go.
The cards simply advise. You make the choices. I'll stick with good luck.
Bye.
Bye. Good luck to all of us.